We got Deadpool news, which is crazy. A bunch of photos are being leaked from set. Hugh Jackman and a comic book accurate Wolverine fit.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. It is beautiful.
It was perfect.
Every kid calls Wolverine X-Man. Every kid, it don't matter who you are. This is X-Man. This is not Wolverine. This is the X-Man fit. Look at these costumes, man.
Ah, welcome back. How was your... Oh my God, even his shadow. Look at his shadow.
They're trying to reach maximum peak with this movie. Deadpool fighting a classic suit Wolverine in front of the 20th Century Fox studio logo.
That's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a potential storyline here. The X-Men themselves, they've time traveled in Days of Futures Past and all of that. So now there's multiple variants. The X-Men continuity is all effed up. And so there's a lot of time travel involved. We got multiple Jean Greys. We got multiple Cyclopses, young, old. We got Quicksilver. And so in Deadpool 3, it seems like we're gonna be getting all of that. But the idea is that all of this stuff is going to be leading toward... Say it.
I don't know what.
If you guys have seen the Wolverine photos already, comment down below what you guys think. We need to hear what you guys think about this because this is comic book history, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not even trying to gas it. Wolverine in his yellow fit. I didn't know I'd be this excited.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I miss the good old days. Think of when you first went to go see Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
You know how f***ing great that probably was?
Yeah.
Compared to now when you know what's gonna happen, what to expect.
Someone said, now I understand why Marvel rarely shoots on location. Y'all just spoiling everything before it gets done filming. We got Deadpool news, which is crazy. Back in 2019, Disney finally acquired Fox, which means that they got the property back to the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and they also have access to Deadpool. Disney doing a rated R Deadpool doesn't even sound right, but now my idea is kind of changing a little
It
bit.
still doesn't sound right.
I'm afraid for Deadpool 3 because it's Disney and they got a budget now. From a budget perspective, I think that's what the beauty of Deadpool was. The fact that it had no budget.
The studio couldn't afford another X-Men.
A bunch of photos are being leaked from set. We pretty much know what the entire, not the entire movie, but we kind of got the gist of what the movie is going to be about. So if you guys stick around, we actually have a whole timeline about what the movie is going to be about. So at first, we got an update on the new Ryan Reynolds Deadpool costume, which I think it's cool. I mean, it looks pretty much the same. A brighter red, a more vibrant red, which is very comic booky. I rock with that. I like that it's not super military, especially since we're gonna get into it. Everybody else seems to have their vibrant colors. So he's gonna match and contrast against the other ones. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just not a fan of the material.
What's wrong with the material?
Like a glove.
Like cloth.
If I'm being honest, I still prefer the original suit. Just make it brighter. If you would give me a brighter version of that, it would be better. I don't think I'm a fan of the material.
But it is a brighter version of that. I like the Deadpool costume. I'm not mad at it, but something we've been waiting for a very long time. We thought we weren't gonna be able to get it.
We actually got a teaser of it in the Wolverine.
We got Hugh Jackman and a comic book accurate Wolverine fit.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. It is beautiful.
Every kid calls Wolverine X-Man. Every kid, it don't matter who you are. This is X-Man. This is not Wolverine. This is the X-Man fit. Look at these costumes, man. Look at these photos.
Look at the pose. Look at the pose.
Come on,
Look
he's
at the pose.
ready. Yo, this costume looks fucking gorgeous.
I'm gonna be honest, I hope it stays like this. I think the cowl might be pushing it a little.
I'm not mad at, I think what's gonna happen, we might get the cowl.
I think it's gonna be pushing it. If he
if
get
he's-
introducing it, then Wade starts flaming him, you feel me? Then he be like, all right, fuck
Yeah, just
like,
take it off. Or maybe like when they first meet and he's like, bro, I already know your identity. Something like that. But I'm not mad at it because his hair does the job. You know what I'm saying? This reminds me of Wolverine and the X-Men. You remember that one on Nickelodeon?
Nah, it's more like the 92 X-Men show.
Oh yeah, that's most likely what they're going for. It does follow the X-Men 97, and it would make sense that they follow X-Men 97 because Charles Xavier, when he pops up,
Not only that, but they're bringing the show back, so.
back when the original X-Men movie dropped in the 2000s, the fits were all black. Like it was black latex leather, and it was cool for the time. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was dope. There's just so many leaks because even more photos dropped where the 20th Century Fox logo is destroyed.
Yo, I said that might have been they're trying to reach maximum peak with this movie. You have Deadpool fighting a classic suit Wolverine in front of a 20th Century Fox studio logo.
That's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
bro.
I'm not even mad about the whole Logan thing. Like, I remember there was like the whole, I was definitely one of those
Yeah.
people. Like, I get it, it's different timelines, and we'll go into that. The whole thing about Wolverine, it was like he had his story, he had his send-off. I'm okay if this is an alternate timeline Wolverine, which is the direction that it seems like it's heading in. It's been announced that earlier in the production process, Ben Affleck's been on set. Ben Affleck was reported on set. You know who else was on set? His ex-wife, Jennifer Garner.
I don't understand. Explain this to me. Help me understand. Why are people suddenly excited to see Elektra? No, hold on.
Okay, 'cause I'm gonna give you my reason.
Why? 23 years later, why are people suddenly excited for Elektra? Her movie itself made half the world don't even know we got an Elektra movie. Made no money. But for some reason, everybody's excited to see it. Why?
Why? Why?
The George Clooney effect.
Oh, okay.
Remember at the end of the Flash,
Okay.
everyone kind of just forgets if Halle Berry comes back as Catwoman. Oh shit, I was about to say some cooking shit. That's DC. But if Halle...
No, but wait,
But that's the
imagine
point.
Catwoman in the Flash.
But listen, that's the point. If the Catwoman returned in the Flash as Halle Berry,
People would
the
have
audience would have cheered.
I will take Ben Affleck. I don't need a side character.
But here's the thing, right? Knowing Deadpool, he might be making fun of her. You get what I'm saying? She was a Fox property. Ben Affleck was also a Fox property. We also hear that we might be seeing the Fantastic Four.
Yes, let's go. Hey, no,
But you're happy about that
hold
one,
on,
right?
hold on. I've been waiting to see Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan in the movie again.
No.
Bring me
That's
Fan
not-
4. Bring me Fan 4.
Nah, you're making me mad now. You're making me mad because you know that's not what we're talking about. We are talking about the original cast of the Fantastic Four, which I did like as a kid. I mean, if we look back at it, yeah, maybe it was bad, but at the time it was a comic book movie.
Nah, we
X-Men
was getting Raimi Spider-Man though. It was still pretty bad. Even on those standards, it was
Don't do
bad.
that.
It was bad, bro.
We've been hearing about this. Bro never got his movie. Channing Tatum.
Word, right? That was fucked up.
Apparently he's getting his Gambit cameo.
And if I'm being honest, we didn't need Channing Tatum as Gambit. I didn't have a problem with it. We didn't need it. We already had a Gambit from Origins.
Yeah, but Channing Tatum has wanted to play Gambit for a very long
I
time.
genuinely don't care what he wants. If I'm being honest, bro, we already had a Gambit. Like, fuck, I want to play Black Panther. Like, feel me?
I mean-
so now everybody else move out the way, make room for me. Like,
But I mean, this is cool because this clearly is fan service. My thing about all of this is that this is all good news, but the problem is that there's currently a writer's strike going on. And with the writer's strike, Ryan Reynolds is not able to just write his own lines on set on the day. That's my only fear about this. And then on top of that, it's a Disney property. And the Disney writers, like, okay, so far, I'm not really a big fan of Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion apparently is written by the guys that did Bad Robot, Mr. Robot. And I like Mr. Robot. I'm not rocking with Secret Invasion right now.
you caught up?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm caught up. I've been trying to watch it. Cause like I need something to watch while I'm eating. I'm not gonna lie. So I just turn on Secret Invasion, but I'm not that big a fan.
I turned on Jersey Shore.
Potential spoilers ahead for Deadpool 3. I suggest you click off now. We wouldn't want you to, but there's a potential storyline here. And so this is what we found. More set photos drop, and it looks like Deadpool is being chased by the TVA.
What?
The time variant from Loki. The storyline ties into everything that's been going on in Loki, and if you haven't seen Loki, the TVA basically prunes timeline that were not supposed to be there.
Variant identified.
I beg your pardon.
And Deadpool goes back in time and he changes a lot of stuff in his end credit. And so we're speculating that what happens is that the TVA is after Deadpool for effing up with those timelines. So it looks like Deadpool's driving around in a Honda and the TVA is after him and he wrecks it. Just a reference of the TVA costume. The idea so far, and this is what I've heard, is that not only was Deadpool time traveling, we also got Cable, but we also got the X-Men themselves. They've time traveled in Days of Futures Past and all of that. So now there's multiple variants. The X-Men continuity is all effed up. And so there's a lot of time travel involved. We got multiple Jean Greys, we got multiple Cyclopses, young, old, we got Quicksilver. And so in Deadpool 3, it seems like we're gonna be getting all of that. But the idea is that all of this stuff is going to be leading toward, say it,
I don't know what.
Secret Wars. Because with the Secret Wars, I mean, it's multiple variants of multiple people clashing together. And yeah, that's what they're saying we're leading up towards.
Shit's about to be ass. Secret Wars about to be ass, bro.
Yeah, look, I'm one of those people. I wasn't a big fan of Civil War. I'm sorry. It wasn't terrible, but like with Civil War, it was supposed to be this big thing, right? I think that Secret Wars, I don't think Disney is going to be able to capture what it thinks it's doing. They're trying to do the whole Infinity War thing. If this is true, that with the trajectory that Disney is on, bro, is no way. They're giving us too much stuff we don't give a fuck about. It seems like Deadpool is a stepping stone for introducing us to the mutants in this universe, because Marvel was trying to act like the mutants didn't exist, to the point where they created the Inhuman, which is who? Ms. Marvel. She's an Inhuman now. Oh no, she's a mutant.
Like a mutation.
What do you guys think about the news on Deadpool 3? Comment down below. How you guys feel about the costume? How you guys feel about the TVA storyline? What are we thinking? Because we are witnessing comic book history. Comment down below. My name is Ben Adler,
My name is Lil Laquan.
and we'll see you in the next encounter.
Peace.